Hello students, today we are going to discuss about thermodynamics topic. So question discussion, the question number 46. So which is the densities of graphite and diamond at room temperature, the given. So 298 Kelvin, that means 27 degrees Celsius, are 2.25 and 3.31 gram per centimeter cube. Density for graphite, which is represented by rho. So graphite is 2.25 and diamond density for diamond is equal to 3.31. So density of the diamond which is harder. So due to this reason, the density of this diamond which is very high compared to this density of this graphite. Okay. Now, so if the free energy of delta G is equal to 1895 kilojoule per mole, the pressure at which graphite to be transformed diamond at 298 Kelvin. So this graphite gets converted into the another allotropic form which is diamond. So is it at normal pressure, is it possible for to convert the graphite into diamond? Is not possible. So it is not thermodynamically feasible. So in the case of thermodynamically feasible, okay, so when you decrease the temperature on increasing the pressure, okay, so the pressure which is very high, so then the graphite gets converted into diamond, okay. So that's why it is required very thousands of years, okay, to convert graphite into diamond, okay, which requires very high pressure. So here in this case, in these options, which one has very high pressure unit? So 10 power 7, 10 power 5, 10 power 6 and 10 power 8. So which one has very high pressure unit means, so that one gets converted to graphite into diamond, okay. So now, so the value is 9.92 into 10 power 8 Pascal. So this pressure unit which has very high. So due to this reason, it has this is the option, okay. Now the question number 47. Now the following reaction in an automobile, for example, C8H18 plus 25O2. So how many moles of C8H18? So there are 2 moles of C8H18. It gives 16 mole of carbon dioxide plus 18 mole of H2O. So here it is not representments, these all are gases. So what is delta Ng value? Delta Ng is equal to number of gases in product minus number of moles of gases in reactant. For product, how many moles of gases? So 18 plus 16, okay. So 34 minus 27. So the value is 7, right? So delta Ng is positive. And here the delta H, delta S and delta G. For a reaction to be species, the delta G always should be negative. So what about delta G? Delta according to your options, we will go to based on this one. So delta H, delta S and delta G. So enthalpy, so entropy always positive, right? So this Gibbs free energy should be negative. So this delta H also should be negative. So what is the value? Minus plus minus. So which option here is correct one? The answer is 3. Now the question number 48. When 0.5 mole of nitric acid is mixed with 0.3 mole of OH minus, so then what will be the liberated heat at enthalpy of neutralization? So neutralization, it requires the enthalpy which amount is 57.1 kilojoule per mole, okay. So 57 how many mole of OH minus? So the number of H plus ions which are 0.5 mole, okay. The liberated heat enthalpy of neutralization, okay. So the value is, so the neutralization 0.5 mole of nitric acid minus 0.3. So the value is, oh, we need to multiply with this acid, right? So 57.3 into 0.3. Okay, so the answer is nearly 17.1 kilojoule. Okay. Now the question number 49. The Carnot engine, the source is at 500 Kelvin and the sink at 300 Kelvin. So what is the efficiency? So in the case, what is the formula? N is equal to T1 minus T2 by T1. So in the case of T1, the value is 500 minus 300, T1 is again 500. So the value is 200 by 500, 0.4. So the answer is 3. Now see this question, question number 53. H2 plus I2 gives 2 mole of HI. H2 plus I2 gives 2 mole of HI. The enthalpy of the formation is minus 12.40 kilocalorie. According to this, the heat formation of HI will be. So the heat formation of HI, how many mole of HI? We need to find out the value for 1 mole. So here is there will be 2 mole of HI. So divide by 2. The value is minus 6.20 kilocalorie. Okay. So the answer is 2. Now the question number 51. The relation between enthalpy, work done is represented by. So delta H is equal to delta U plus P delta V. So delta U plus W is equal to delta H. Okay. So now the question number 52. The standard entropy of decomposition of N2O5 to NO2. So N2O5 to NO2. The entropy of this reaction is 176.7 joule per Kelvin. The free energy change of the reaction. Delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. So the temperature they are given. So they are asking free energy change, delta H. So delta G they are asking free gives free energy. Delta H values, delta H is equal to delta U plus P delta V. The pressure value is in the case of delta Ng. So now see this value, N2O5 decomposes into NO2. Now so 2 moles of NO2. Now change this one on multiplying by 3, okay, and it is 5. So see this one plus, and it gives oxygen gas. So multiply this with 2. So 4 nitrogen, 8 oxygens, and plus 1 O2 gas. Okay. So the delta Ng value is 5 minus 2. So the delta Ng is 3. Okay. So when you simplify with this, so delta, the free energy, okay, the entropy is always positive in nature. So the value is 5.38 kilojoule. Okay. Now the question number 53. Now check this question number 53. So equilibrium constant is related to the delta G, the standard free enthalpy. Delta G naught is equal to minus RT ln K equilibrium. So equilibrium constant with is related with the free energy change. That means delta G naught means standard free energy change. So the answer is 2. Now the question number 54. So the cooling of refrigerator due to, okay, so when a gas which is allowed to a porous plug, okay, so that means a small pinhole, okay, when a gas when a fast moving gas when it allowed into small porous plug, okay, the gas gets sudden cooled, okay. So this concept is based on Joule-Thomson effect. So based on Joule-Thomson effect. So now, so the expansion of the gas in the refrigerator is the correct answer, okay. So the expansion will take place. So sudden expansion, the expansion of gas in the refrigerator is the correct answer. So the answer is 1. The question number 55. The spontaneous flows of heat, okay. So heat will transfer from high energy to low energy, okay. So it will surround, for example, the expansion of the spontaneous, for example, the unidirectional, for example, unidirectional from the high to lower temperature, okay. So the answer is 1. Now question number 56. So enthalpy is equal to, enthalpy is equal to H is equal to U plus PV. We already discussed. So the answer is 2. Now the question number 57. So the resultant heat energy change in the reaction, whether it takes place one or several stages. Okay, this law is called as Hess law. Okay, so this is the simple one we already discussed. So this law is called as Hess law. Now the question number 58. The entropy values in Joule per Kelvin. So see these values. The entropy values of hydrogen. Hydrogen is 130.6. The chlorine value is 223.0. HCl which is 186.7 at 298 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure. So the reaction is H2 plus Cl2 gives 2 mole of HCl. What's the value of entropy? So the entropy of a reaction is equal to entropy of product minus entropy of reactant. So the product which is 2 moles of HCl, so 2 into 186.7 minus, so entropy of reactants, okay, so 1 mole of hydrogen and 1 mole of chlorine. So 130.6 plus 223.0. So when you simplify this, so you will get the value which is plus 19.8 is the correct answer. Okay. Now the question number 59. The enthalpy of combustion is always negative, but the enthalpy of oxidation may be negative or positive. Now the question number 82. The oxidation reaction involving the combination is always combustion reaction. The statement 1 is true and the statement 2 is false. Okay. So the oxidation of reaction involving the combination with oxygen, okay, is called as combustion reaction, is a false one. Okay. Now, so the question number 59 answer is 3. Question number 60. 1 mole of ideal gas is allowed to expand reversibly adiabatically from the temperature to 27 degrees Celsius. Work done during the process is, so 3 kilojoule. So what is CV? CV is equal to 20 joule per Kelvin, right? So what is work? Work is equal to, we have the formula minus N CV into T2 minus T1. Okay, so the number of moles is 1, CV is 20, the temperature which is T2 minus 300. The work value is 3 kilojoule. So here the value is joules, and we need to convert it to 3 kilojoule into joules. So the value is 3000. Okay, 3000 joules. So the value minus 1, right? So 3000. So the value is here, it is minus T2 n into CV, right? Okay. 1 into minus T2 and minus 6000. So the value is that when you simplify this value, T2 so T2 into by 200. The value is 20. So the value of T2 is equal to 150 Kelvin. Now the question number 61. A heat engine absorbs Q1 temperature T1, T2 Q2 the temperature is T2. The work done by the engine, the delta is. So that does not violate the first law of thermodynamics. So when the addition, when the two heats which are observed, the two different temperatures, it violates the thermodynamics of second law. It doesn't violate the thermodynamics of first law. So the answer is 1. The question number 61. Question number 62. The answer is the molar heat vaporization of liquid is 6 kilojoule per mole. The entropy in 16 joule Kelvin per mole. So we need to convert to kilojoule into joules. So we need to multiply with this 1000. Now the question number 62. T is equal to delta H by, so heat is delta H by delta S. The delta H value is equal to 6000 by 16. The value is, when you simplify this value, you will get 375. Okay. Now the question number 63. So which of the following is non-spontaneous? Flow of electric current from low potential to high potential. So the electric current flow will flow from high potential to low potential only. Okay, this one is non-spontaneous reaction. So 63, the answer is 1. Now the question number 64. Now see this question number 64. So a neutralization by strong acid and strong base. Okay. So the value is constant when a strong acid neutralized by strong base. Okay. So the value is negative enthalpy. Okay. So the energy which is equal to minus 57.32 kilojoule. Question number 65. An endothermic reaction, which one is heat? For example, endothermic. For example, exothermic means heat evolved. So endothermic means heat will be absorbed. Okay. The question number 65. The answer is 1. Heat is absorbed. Now the question number 66. So any series of operations or that end at the system is back to the initial stage is called as. So we can say this, a system which involves the reactants which goes to the product. At the end of this one, when it reacts, the reactant when attached, when it reaches to product, the product which again reaches into reactant. Okay, this type of process is called as cyclic process. Okay. So this one is clear now. So these are reactant which goes to the product. This product will again come to the reactant. Okay. So this type of reaction is called as cyclic process. Okay, the question number 66, the answer is 1. The question number 67, a mixture of carbon monoxide and 1 mole of oxygen. Okay, so the enthalpy and delta U, the change in internal energy. Okay, so the reaction which for example 2 mole of carbon monoxide and 1 mole of oxygen in closed vessel. Okay, so it is inclined to convert to carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide. So here the enthalpy and entropy, so this delta U is greater than delta H is the correct answer, because of the enthalpy value is negative. Okay, so this delta U internal energy value is very high compared to this delta H value. Okay, now because of this so due to this instance, this enthalpy this reaction is exothermic. This delta H which is exothermic means that one is negative. So this delta H as greater compared to this delta U as greater compared to this delta H. Now the question number 68. So the energy required to dissociate 4 gram of gaseous hydrogen to break this one into 208 kilojoule at 250 degrees Celsius, sorry 25 degrees Celsius. For example, H2 gets converted into 2 mole of hydrogen. So 1 mole of hydrogen molecule gets converted into 2 hydrogen atoms. Okay, so we need to require them, we need to break this bond, so we need to spend the energy. Okay, for example, how many gram 1 mole of so we need to break this bond, how many mole we converted. Okay, so here 1 mole means 2 gram of hydrogen is called as 1 mole. So here the value is 4 gram of hydrogen. Okay, so the 2H2 gets converted into 4 hydrogen atoms. Okay, 4 hydrogen gaseous atoms. Now for 1 mole energy required for this one, 208 by, so 1 mole means 2 gram. So here 4 grams of hydrogen. So how many moles are required? So 2 moles are there. Okay, so the value is 104. So 104 kilocalories is the correct answer. Now the question number 69. The heat of reaction does not depend upon. Okay, so the method by the final products are obtained from the reactants. Okay, so the heat reaction which does not depends on the reactant, does not depend upon the reactant, the final products which are obtained from the reactants. Okay, the answer is 1. So the question number 70. Which of the following has the entropy is greater than 0? For example, when a solid gets converted into liquid, so when a solid gets converted into gases, okay, so that particular because of we know very well this entropy of gaseous which has very high, right? So because of randomness, the randomness which has for gas will be very high, or liquid or solid means gases has very high randomness, right? So here or compared to this liquid, and here this nitrogen plus hydrogen gives 2 mole of ammonia. When one phase gets converted into this another phase, the entropy will increase. Now, so this NaNO3 is a solid one. Solid gets converted into Na plus in aqueous solutions plus NO3 minus. Okay, so this one also aqueous medium. So in this one, this solid one phase gets converted into the another solid phase gets changed into the liquid phase. So the entropy also will increase. Okay, so the answer is the question number 70. The answer is 1. So till now we discussed the question number 46 to 70 in part 1 video. In part 2 video, we will discuss question number 71 to 90. Okay.